G'day guys, it's Duff here again and welcome back to another video in this series. In the last video we talked about your basic training or Kapuka for the Aussies. Now we're going to go into the next phase. Now I'm not sure what the rest of the world's militaries call this, but in the Australian Army it's known as your employment training. This is where you take on your basic skills as a soldier and expand on them more specifically for what you signed up to do, whether that is to be an administration clerk, a transport driver, an artilleryman. In this case I'm going to talk about the School of Infantry in Singleton, New South Wales, or SINGO, for the Rifleman / grunts. This is where you'll say goodbye to most of your mates you made in basic training and you'll all ship off from different areas around Australia. But it's important to maintain contact because you never know, you could meet up again throughout the wider army. You probably would have heard stories about SINGO and how you're going to die, how you're going to vomit every morning and cry yourself to sleep every night. Most of it's true. Nah, just kidding. Or am I? SINGO is a hard place and it affects some worse than others. But to be an infantryman, you need to be hard as nails. Being an infantryman is so much more than being the badasses of the Australian regular army. An infantryman is the backbone of the entire army. Infantry are the top of the food chain. The whole army literally exists to support the infantry one way or another. Infantry are the lean green fighting machines, the ones who seek out and close with the enemy, the ones who spend days, weeks, months out in the field eating nothing but rations and pack marching for miles every day. This is the life of a grunt. If you found Kapuka hard, you need to take a long hard look at yourself because Singleton is where boys get turned into men. I don't know what it's like now, but that was definitely the case when I went through. You'll do some of the hardest physical training you'll ever do. You'll be pushed to your mental limits multiple times, but you will do some of the coolest shit ever. You will blow shit up. You will fire machine guns, rocket launchers, grenade launchers. You will assault compounds in your 4-man bricks doing urban clearances. You will get gassed. You will stab shit with bayonets as long as your forearm. You will also dig for 72 hours straight not eating a damn thing, which is shit, but you know, it's a damn good bragging right. But all in all, SINGO is where you'll really find yourself. And it'll be one of the greatest times to look back on. When I marched out of SINGO, the CO said some words that I still remember after all these years. Singleton is the home of the infantrymen. And whether you like it or not, you will always return here one day. And I kind of thought, whatever, I'm not coming back here as much as I'm not going back to Kapuka. But no shit, was he right. A few years later, I was back competing in Dog Cup, and then a few years later, doing some courses. SINGO is a hard place, but you will earn that title as a grunt. Singleton is one of the only employment schools where you don't get issued your badge. You have to earn it. Everyone gets their core badges issued to them at Kapuka, but only grunts can wear your Skippy badge after you finish Singleton. That's where the term earned, not issued comes from. Things change a little bit when you get to SINGO as well. You'll have most weekends off and you'll knock off after work around 1700 and you'll have time to do your own stuff. So use this time wisely. I would recommend doing your own training if your staff will allow you, because the PT there isn't designed to get you fit. It's designed to keep you fit. So progress in your own time, but also take the time to relax. Go to Newcastle or Sydney on the weekend with your mates, enjoy yourself, blow off some steam because you'll need it. Just remember, it's a similar thing with Wagga. The people in SINGO and Newcastle know you're in the army and they're not amazed by it anymore. So shut your mouth and don't wear your G-Shock and be a normal person. Don't allow yourself to lower your standards just because it's a little more relaxed. Your platoon staff will allow you this extra bit of rope, but don't hang yourself with it. Stay switched on at all times. Take photos if you're allowed to whilst you're in SINGO because they'll be good to look back on. But don't go putting every selfie up on Facebook or Instagram. You most likely take a lid photo and you'll end up on one of those military meme pages like the Diggernet or Royal Australian Digger. So whilst you're at SINGO, maintain your fitness in your own time. Don't spend all your money on a brand new gaming laptop. Start a savings account now. Trust me, you'll thank yourself 4 years down the track. Start a savings account that you can't actually access. You'll thank me 4 years down the track. Don't upload lid photos to Instagram or Facebook. Don't buy unnecessary kit until you get to your unit, and always maintain a high standard. Anyway, hope this helped out the lads heading to SINGO, and hopefully some of the points are partially applicable to other employment schools. Stay tuned for the next episode of Unit Do's and Don'ts. Cheers guys.